Yeah, we loud, yeah, we gritty. I'm a little frustrated, but I still love my city. Yeah, north side, south side, west, we united.
Frustrated Chicago sports fan channel, Ricky Suede here.
To Zeke, C-Red.
C-Red.
Still in it. Couple games left.
Yeah, but we're eliminated from playoffs. We're eliminated from playoffs.
Okay.
Interesting week.
No playoff push.
No playoff push. No play-in.
Down about 20 to the Spurs right now.
The Bulls have a lot of things going on off the court. Got Billy Donovan rumors, and Jaden Ivey has been officially released from the Bulls.
Oof.
Forgive us if we're a little distracted. During this broadcast today, Jaden Ivey went on live, so he's been speaking his truth a couple hours after getting waived.
Waived for going live and saying crazy things.
Detrimental to the team. That's the official phrase. But first, let's talk about the Bulls week. Played Houston on Monday. They won 132 to 124. Tell us about that game, Zeke.
41 points first quarter. Shot 60%. That attributed to the win. We closed the game on an 18-7 run. Zealous hit a dagger 3 at the end. AD had 40 points, 15 to 23 shooting, and he had 4 turnovers, but 40 points, and we still got the win.
And going at a triple-double.
Yes, and going also had a triple-double. He had 33, 13, and 10. And the Bulls had 31 assists, so they're moving the ball around.
It was interesting that Houston even lost this game.
The games you think, this is definitely a loss for the Bulls. Sometimes they win.
Anything else from the Houston game?
6 people in double figures for the Bulls, so... Usually when we get around that 6-7 mark,
then we win. Right?
Yeah, it's been like that mostly for the whole season. So,
who was the leading scorer that game?
Kevin Durant. Sexton was our leading scorer, actually, 25 points.
Okay,
off the bench by 4 and 2, almost a triple double.
Is he going to be on the team next year?
Sexton, Ivy's gone. Sexton has been producing.
Is Anthony Simons? He's a free agent.
Yeah, oh no. He's done for the season because of his wrist.
I think he could have came back.
Yeah, it's possible. I would like to see them keep Simons.
Yeah. Off topic, who I see they'll grab, they'll sign? Somebody like Peyton Watson. Like they would overpay him.
Yeah.
Something like Quentin Grimes. I could see that happening.
Mm-hmm.
I could see a signing like that in the future.
We need a big, don't we?
We need a lot. Moving on to the Sixers. This is the game that we lost that game. This is the game that JoJo and Paul George came back. Bulls lost 157 to 137. That's not a typo. 7 to 137. No overtime at all.
Right.
It was all within 4 quarters.
Sixers 51-point third quarter. Bulls 53-point fourth quarter to wrap up that second half.
And JoJo demolished us as usual.
Yeah.
He won't get up for Denver, but he see the Bulls. He'll definitely drop 40.
His record against us is
crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, I think he probably lost like once or twice.
He's 16-4 against the Bulls.
80%.
I think at one point he was like 12-1 or something like that. Yeah, it was crazy.
Leading scorer for the Bulls?
That game it was Giddey with 23, near triple-double, 23, 9, and 12. Montas only had 18. And Jalen Smith, I think he exited this game with an injury. He only played 6 minutes, 0 points. He had a calf injury. But this game, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in double figures.
Well, when you score 137, but you give up 157.
Right, yeah.
You're down to lose. The takeaway from that game, I just noticed that Paul George and JoJo was able to get what they want.
Yeah. PG 6 threes.
Mind you, this was PG after missing 25 games. So
coming off suspension.
And he got right into it.
PG 6 threes, Embiid 3 for 3 from 3. DJ Edgecombe 4 threes. Campaign Bulls legend 5.
Yeah, Paul George 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to think of that game. Zealous, he's shooting. I like that.
We got out rebounded, of course.
Oh, Rob Dillingham, my boy, 12 points, 5 of 10.
I'm sure those were in garbage time.
Okay. He had 1 turnover. Leonard Miller, 15-7. Leonard Miller been kind of killing low-key.
Yeah.
Let's see. His last 10 games, Leonard Miller's averaging 13.1, 7 rebounds, shooting 51% from the field, 30%, not expecting him threes. That's not bad.
Pat Williams can't average 7 boards.
He should be able to, but he's not.
How tall is Leonard Miller?
Leonard Miller is 6'10".
Oh, okay, a little bigger than Pat.
Frame wise, he's probably smaller though.
Mhm.
215. Pat is like 240. Bulls lost Philly. Then they traveled to OKC where they got killed again. They got demolished 131 to 113. Mind you, to put you in the mindset of a Bulls fan, like watching this is really hard, for lack of a better word, for a lack of words. It's really discouraging to watch this. And I know that there's a reason for this. We're trying to get better odds to get a good position in the lottery. But watching these games, I can speak for myself. I can't speak for you. These games are pretty brutal.
Yes, and the crazy thing is, you say we're trying to get that lottery spot. It's kind of too little, too late because there's teams that are way worse than us. Kings, Pacers. This team is way worse than us.
It's almost like we need a miracle to get in the top.
Yeah, we need the luck of the draw on that lottery.
Yeah, because right now we need a Dallas Mavericks.
Uh-huh.
You know, Dallas, they got Cooper Flag. They got gifted Cooper Flag after losing.
Yeah.
So
I think most of the mock drafts are showing us picking around like 9 or 10. That would be okay for this draft, but we need something higher than that. I'll be happy with our traditional
7.
We get a top 3, top 4, something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
It's kind of hard. I mean, we picked Pat Williams 4, but with this draft, it's kind of hard to mess up a pick that high with as much talent as that's in this upcoming draft. So we got to try to get something high, man.
Hey, with everything going on with Jaden Ivey, conspiracy theory talk, we're not looking good in getting that top 3 pick.
Well, he's no longer a Bull, so
yeah, but it still doesn't look good to the brand.
That doesn't affect us now.
It doesn't, but it doesn't look good to the brand.
That's one of the quickest waves I've ever seen. He put the IG live out yesterday.
Yeah.
And the clips were just circling around. And then I seen today that I think he put out 2 IG lives, actually. He put out like a 75-minute one. He put out another one.
So you got too much on time. Like, what are you doing? Doing a IG live for an hour?
In the car. He's in the car driving.
He was driving, or was he passenger?
I think he was driving. I'm not sure. But yeah, then the most recent one came out about where he's saying NBA shouldn't be having Pride Month. And once that came out, everybody was like, whoa, can't say that.
Mind you, he also spoke on, not that we condone this, spousal abuse.
He was on some podcast. It said he was on a podcast, but he was the only person I heard talking. So I don't know if he has his own podcast or what. I didn't hear anybody else chiming in, but it was a podcast logo on the screen while he was talking. He said he was going through some things, and that led to him being abusive to his wife. Somewhat abusive to his wife is what he said.
Didn't say verbal?
I didn't hear anything about that from the NBA.
Yeah, nothing about verbal or physical, but did say abusive wife.
Yeah.
It's not condoned at Sports Life and Hip Hop Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Network.
Exactly. I saw no news about that. It was just a random account on X that posted that. And I'm like, wow, that kind of went under the radar. Once that LGBTQ stuff came out, Bulls like, hey, get this guy out of here. He got to go. You think he would have been on the team if this IG stuff never happened?
Yeah.
He would have stayed on the team?
If he didn't say anything, or he didn't have an 88-minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is ultimate self-sabotage from
self-sabotage for sure.
And as we were recording our Central Division pod a little while ago, he was on IG Live again from an airplane, pretty much doubling down on what he was saying he's speaking the truth and all this stuff about the Bible. So he wasn't on there apologizing for what he said. So he was doubling down on it. So I'm not sure if he's going to be on a roster at all next season.
Well, he definitely
not an NBA roster.
He definitely won't be on the Bulls. And he states that he wasn't a bad teammate and that he was cheering him on. And
he said he didn't do any conduct that was detrimental to the team, which is what he was suspended or waived for.
Waived. Suspension might be coming.
Well, he waived now.
Well, but if he gets on the team, it's possible
he's
suspended as well. I guarantee you this. If he gets signed, he's going to have to go to Madison Avenue in New York. He's going to have to go to Silver's office.
Oh yeah, face to face.
He's got to have a face. He will have a face to face.
And the way he's talking on his phone, I don't think he's gonna go in there and apologize.
Well,
He's not gonna go, hey man, you're right. What I said was wrong. I don't believe none of that. He's not gonna do that.
First of all, he would have to be signed in order to have a conversation. Let's be honest, he's not a superstar. A superstar,
Exactly.
like a Charles Barkley, and I don't mean to throw shots at Charles Barkley, but he's had his run-ins. He would meet up with, Stern, and they would hatch, whether he's on the team, not on the team, whatever.
Right.
But a guy like this, who's not a superstar, not a brand, so to speak.
No, not at all.
He can easily be, and not that I want this. I'm just, the writing on the wall, and you know how business is in regards to the NBA. He's on the fringe, so I wish him the best of luck. And we'll talk more about this, because OKC. We'll talk about the Bulls. OKC blew us out. Memphis, we should have won the game, but we made the layup. It was after the buzzer. Who was it? Sexton? Yeah, it was. I'm glad we lost, though. I'm glad we lost. Anything from that game? That game was.
Lost by 1. Giddy triple-double, 13 triple-double of the season. Sexton had 26 off the bench. We were 13 of 17 from the stripe, so that could be why we only lost by 1. I'm sorry, that was Memphis 13 of 17. We were 32 of 43.
Wow, we still lost? Wow.
Yeah. So
that's unexcusable.
we tied them for fast break points. We out-rebounded them. Memphis has 17 steals. We had more blocks.
Wait, so how many turnovers we had? 20?
They had 27 points off of turnovers.
But how many turnovers we commit? If they had 17 steals, that means we had to have had 20 turnovers.
We had 23.
ESPN is much easier, by the way. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that game. Arizona was playing, so
yeah,
that was a good game. Man, our boy G.G. Jackson, 10 points, 3 of 14. Ugh. But yeah, that was a game of two tankers, and so a lot of the Bulls right now. Jaden Ivey is not the only thing that's been rumor and the water cooler talk. You also got Billy Donovan that's in the rumor mill with he might go to UNC. What are your thoughts? Are you happy to see Billy go? If he goes, it's just a rumor.
I mean, I don't think it's the Bulls have terrible coaching.
Yeah,
that's the reason we're in this predicament that we've been in for the last couple of years. I think it's just been the roster. So losing Billy is not going to be like, yes, we got Billy out, we can finally thrive. It's not going to be that.
What if we get Mike Malone?
I mean,
culture guy.
He's definitely more of a
yeller. Yeah,
he's more Bobby Knight than than Billy Donovan is. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to necessarily make us a better team, but
I think it will. And this is my wheelhouse. Coaching, I told you, means a lot, especially in the playoffs. Coaching means a lot in the NBA. Yeah, you can have talent, and you see that you can have talent and still win. When it comes down to the intricacies of games, coaching, you always talk about heat culture and troll. Spoelstra is a very good coach. Detail-oriented coach. You see it in J.J. Redick. That team doesn't play defense, but he tries to get everything that he can out of his players. So coaching does mean a lot. I'm not saying it's the whole enchilada, but it does mean a lot. And it does help you win, a couple of games here and there. And it definitely, when you want to make the playoffs and you want to be in the playoffs, coaching is more than anything. See Doc Rivers. But yeah, going back to the Jaden Ivey, that is one of the fastest waves I've seen in recent memory.
Once that news came out, it was less than 2 hours. Once that clip started circulating, about 2 hours later, he was official statement from the Bulls office, the Bulls letterhead, he was gone.
One, he's not a restricted free agent because he's waived. Does he find a team next fall? You know what? I didn't ask you this, and this is a real off the dome. What's worse, a gambling scandal or this? I.e. Malik Beasley, Terry Rozier, Scary Terry, or this? I mean, which predicament are you more likely to get yourself?
They both ended up in the same spot. They out the league.
Which is worse? And I know I put you on the spot with this question, but man, what is... Which one is which? Like, is Scary Terry more likely to get a job?
I don't think Terry coming back. It's been a while since he's been.
Chauncey Billups, Scary Terry, they got no shot.
Man, I forgot about Billups too. Billups, he in court for some other stuff too. So, man, I don't. They both saying stuff about the alphabet community.
Gambling.
Those are both black eyes on the leagues. But I think, man, because gambling is pushed in our face so much. The gambling, but
Which is worse.
you can't. I think the gambling might be worse because they were alleged to be fixing games, so to speak, shaving points and all this. But yeah, Beasley, he ain't been back. Rozier, he ain't been back. Phillips ain't been back. They got rid of Porter Jr.'s brother. He ain't coming back.
Yeah,
He was barely in the league
He
as is. Right. He's barely in the league as is, but yeah, he ain't coming back.
But no one has ever talked about a group though. Oh, this is kind of
well, some people have.
Oh, Tim Hardaway. That's right.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway.
He was retired though. He was retired.
Right. Yeah, he was retired. He had to work to get back in that
good grace
brotherhood. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's
what he said was way worse than what Jaden Ivey said.
It's unfortunate
Mhm.
to lose your job, think about it. And I understand that he might have a call or he's trying to get his truth out.
Lottery pick, top 5.
Yeah. So there he's struggling. I can't, like I said, I'm not here to condemn him or to say what he's doing is right or wrong, but when you're dealing with a brand like the NBA, there are rules, regulations, and guidelines, and there are things that you can't overstep. And it's like anything in life. When you have a job, you can't do certain things. So
No, you could say whatever.
oh yeah, you can say what you want.
You got freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech, but there are repercussions that come with that.
This is a private league. They go handle it how they want to do it.
Exactly. That pays you handsomely.
Right.
So, I mean, they can do what they want just like any other occupation or any other brand or company. So, hopefully he gets everything sorted out or he figures out his next move. But nonetheless, wish him the best. And I hope that he finds his truth, so to speak.
He got paid $10 million this year from the Bulls.
I'm sure it's cut now. Like he ain't getting no more checks. Like
that's still a rookie contract, I believe.
I think so. I think he got an extension.
Well, right, yeah. He did get an extension.
He got an extension. But yeah.
Yeah, 25, 26 is a team option.
He might
24 years old.
You know what the crazy part about it? We never heard anything about Jaden Ivey and his truth or how he felt. So this is like the first, as a Bulls fan, that we've heard of. Our friend B. Foster, he would inform us that this was going on a little bit in Detroit. So we never knew that this was a thing, so to speak, or of him speaking his truth and speaking about what his beliefs are. Anything else you want to say in closing about Jaden Ivey?
Sayonara.
Yeah, and I'm sure there'll be more tabloid fillers coming out because he just was on live. We're going to take a break. We'll come right back and talk about something more on a jovial note, more happy times. Take us to break, Pat.
Need a Garrett's popcorn break.
Luka got his 16th tech, like we said, rescinded last week. But he got it. What night was that? Sunday? Saturday? He got his tag, so he's suspended. Can't rescind this.
He was pushed. He shoved when they got into a show. That was against Brooklyn. Was it against Brooklyn?
It might have been. They've been playing crappy teams.
Yeah, she kind of pushed dude, and dude pushed him back, and they both got techs. So it didn't take long because that other tech shouldn't even been rescinded in the first place.
Random note: Bulls playing the Spurs tonight, 102-82, fourth quarter.
That's the third. The Spurs put up 100 points before the fourth quarter.
Third quarter. Well, ending the third quarter.
Yeah.
About to be the fourth quarter. Sorry. Any thoughts on the Lakers right now?
They might be a scary team to face in the playoffs.
Yeah, I got to know.
It didn't really seem like that at the beginning of the season because they were kind of up and down, but once some playoffs hit, they third right now. They're probably going to stay in third. They ain't catching up. They ain't catching to catching the
No.
Spurs. So
I don't. In the way Denver's playing, I don't think Denver can catch up to them. Denver been playing.
well, actually, Denver and Lakers both get 48 wins.
Go by the losses.
Yeah,
They won
Denver.
game.
Yeah, Denver got 2 more losses, but Denver's on a 6-game win streak, and Lakers on a 2-game win streaks.
Minnesota or Houston? What's a better matchup for the Lakers to win?
Oh, Houston.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What we don't know. We don't know. Kanye voice. We don't know Ant's health.
Oh yeah, he got the knee thing.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty sure he's gonna play when the playoffs start. But
so you think he's fine?
what exactly was
It's
his
a
injury?
knee. It's somewhat.
What is it? Just knee soreness or?
I don't know.
Let me see.
But you always tell me anything with the knee is not nothing to be played with.
True.
But right now, Minnesota 45-29, Houston 45-29.
Anthony Edwards is out with he's day-to-day knee, and that's not really telling me much basketball reference. I want to know exactly what his knee injury is. I don't think he banged knees with anybody though.
Either way, both matchups. I'm not 100% convinced that the Lakers could beat both of them. But if they want to advance to the Western Conference Finals, they do have that is the best.
And Edwards is actually available tonight. He's playing.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's back already.
Okay. Did he make it before? How many games he got played? He's still good for the awards?
Oh, let me see. I forget. They were saying he was questionable for tonight, but he is playing tonight. See his game log.
By the way, the Western Conference they're playing is solidified. Phoenix, Clippers, Portland, Golden State. It's just a matter of
Ant-Man's at 58.
Huh?
He's at 58 games played.
Yeah, he's got to play the rest of the way.
Yeah.
You need 65, right? He got to play 7 more games. Yeah, he got to play these games.
He's at 58 out of 74.
Yeah, he's got to play. He's got to play all of them.
Yeah.
And maybe one. He only got one. He can only miss one more game.
Oh, so that's why he came back.
Yep.
That's one thing that 65 game is.
You will come back earlier than you have to.
You trying to get them awards and you 80%. All right, I'll come back.
Yep.
And
there's a minute restrict. Don't you got to play at least like 20 minutes?
Yeah, you can't just come in and check yourself out.
Right. You can't do a Mikal Bridges. It's like, I'm in. I keep my streak going. Nah, you got to play.
You got to play.
Play 20 minutes at least. So the play-in is all set. It's just, I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, it's all set, but the order. So Phoenix at 7. I don't think Phoenix is catching up to Houston. Clippers at 8, Portland at 9, and Golden State at 10.
We need Portland.
Yeah, we need Portland.
As Bulls fans.
We need Portland to make the playoffs
but now
to get that pick.
They saying Steph is on the rise, might be coming back. He's missed like 25 games.
That's right.
But they're not going to drop out of the play-in because Memphis is not going to jump them. So
they're already eliminated anyway.
Right, yeah, Memphis is done. Golden State is at where they're at. They're going to be in the play-in.
They're going to be in the play-in.
They ain't going to say, hey, Steph, come on back. We're in the play-in, bro. Come on back. If they was out, you would hear Steph is shut down. But since they're in that play-in, they don't want to see Steph come back.
You know what? I look at the Bulls and we're in a bad situation. Golden State is in a bad situation.
Are they?
Aging superstar, and they're not giving them enough help. And it's just not enough. Like, they're not young at all. So they're really relying. Like, even with healthy Steph, that team is not a threat.
They've been having some unfortunate injuries. They just lost Moody. Jimmy Butler tore his ACL. He's going to be out. He was out. I think that happened in January. He's out this whole season.
He's gonna be
and
next season. Yeah.
Moody might miss all next season too.
And
but
then they want to sign.
They
want to sign Porzingis.
Right? Yeah, they're about to sign contract. Which I said written consent for now because when he does play well.
Any team in the West that really, I haven't been liking the way Denver playing.
Really?
Nah, they've been looking junky. But they're getting healthy at the right time. Like now, I think they're fully healthy. I've still gone on the record and said the Spurs, even though that they're winning and they look like a title contender, and I know some people aren't going to agree with this, but they have not won in the playoffs. Like, Wemby has never made the playoffs. Never. And the arc of the NBA, like, you gotta take some lumps. So,
going to the finals and losing, getting swept, is that taking a lump?
I don't even think they're gonna go to the finals. But like, you gotta like, I could see them losing the Western Conference Finals. That's your lump.
Okay.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a beat down. But the playoffs is a different. That's a different.
They should easily get past the first round, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They would play first round. They would play Clippers or
Phoenix.
yeah, Clippers or Phoenix, which I think Clippers would. So they would play Kawhi and company.
Kawhi revenge series.
Oh yeah, they be booing Kawhi. That's crazy.
Yeah, they still boo Kawhi.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah, I understand it.
You do?
Yeah, he kind of quit on them.
He won you chips though.
He did.
Yeah.
Then he kind of quit on them.
And the chips outweigh the quit. They really do. I mean, didn't Horace Grant quit on the Bulls? He didn't want to be here. No?
Horace Grant is in Kawhi, not the same level.
Is he in the Bulls Ring of Honor? You know, his jersey retired.
I don't think he got a jersey.
No, he doesn't have his jersey retired. I know
Yeah,
that.
Ring of Honor.
He might be in the Ring of Honor.
I think he is.
Does him and Scotty get along? They used to be BFFs, but
I don't know.
yeah, they used to be like real close. Scotty, I read in his book, Scotty's like, yo, Horace is my guy. Like, that was his best friend.
Horace was just on All the Smoke. I didn't watch it all, but I guess if you mentioned Scotty and they're in good graces, I guess they are still cool.
Young listeners, young NBA fans, Horace Grant was pretty good in his heyday.
Yeah.
Pretty good player. Not a superstar, very good player, though. Anything in the association with the player? Let's go to the East. Detroit at 1, Boston at 2, Knicks at 3. I really think Boston might come out the East.
That is crazy, man.
I really think they will.
I thought they was going to mail it in this season. Oh, they have no Tatum. Who else? Horford left. We only had nothing about Horford.
He might retire this year.
Yeah, Horford left, and Tatum was gone. Like, they gonna mail it in. They're not gonna try nothing.
Gap year,
right? Yeah,
like 50.
They gonna wait for Tatum to come back. These dudes, second place, 3-game win streak. Tatum come back like nothing ever happened. Pretty much, he back to doing what he had maybe like 1 or 2 bad games.
Whoa, not so fast. You don't like his shot.
No, but he is still scoring.
You don't like his form. You got a little hitch.
He got like a couple games with 5 threes made. It ain't affecting them that much. It ain't like Mikal Bridges changing his form.
Tatum's form does look different, though.
Yeah, it does. He's always kind of had a herky-jerky kind of hitch in his shot, but this season it looks like it's even more of a hitch, which is weird. But I mean, he's not out there bricking like crazy. So it looks like he's taking off right where he left off.
I should have known that this team was gonna play hard, because once again, I told you, coaching Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla. They asked him about Coach of the Year. Let me pull up that quote. I asked Joe Mazzulla what winning Coach of the Year would mean to him. And this is a quote from Joe Mazzulla. I think it's a stupid award. They shouldn't have it. It's more about the players. It's more about the work that the staff puts in. It's that simple. And I don't ever want to be asked or talk about it. So now I kind of want to see Mazzulla get just to see what he does. He might just walk up there, take the award, and walk away.
Or just look at it. It's just like when they asked him about Tatum. Is he practicing? He didn't say nothing.
Man, Mazzulla is hilarious. He's one of them dudes. He's funny. And he's not even trying. I think he's really just being himself.
Oh, so you would love to play for Mazzulla, huh?
Yeah, I think he's a good coach.
He's a great coach.
Yeah. He's one of his sound bites is even crazier than some of the stuff Popovich used to say.
Yeah. Yeah, he does come from the Popovich. He's not a Popovich disciple.
I'm not sure.
I had to look it up off the top of my head. But I mean, he does act like a pop character. Popovich.
That doesn't give you the PC answers.
No.
He's not going to tell you both teams play hard.
No. You impressed by Atlanta?
Yeah. Your boy, Minga, he's been kind of up and down the last couple of games, but they've been winning. Place are they in?
6.
Yes, that's right on the cusp. So, Philly, they got to keep. They on a 1-game winning streak, but Philly might be able to catch them. Because like we said earlier, Paul George is back. Embiid is playing.
Yeah,
he's healthy for now. So yeah, they gotta step it up. I think they played tonight actually, and they just beat the Celtics actually. So yeah, they get out. Well, yeah, Sixers lost and the Hawks won. So yeah, they got it's about maybe 10 more games left. So yeah, Sixers might be able to catch them and get that 6th seed.
Unlike the West, the East, I don't see any upsets.
You
Detroit
don't see
versus
any upsets in the East?
nah. Detroit versus what? Orlando or Miami? Charlotte? No.
Let's see. Yeah, Pistons, Cade should be back. They should win that.
Boston, Philly, Knicks, and Atlanta.
Yeah, Detroit is not losing to.
Detroit not losing to Charlotte. I'm tired of the Charlotte.
Oh wait, no. Sixers might play Boston. Detroit, Charlotte, or Miami, Cleveland, Toronto.
No.
Was 4 or 5 really an upset?
But Toronto has. I don't think they could beat Cleveland.
Knicks, Hawks.
No.
You got Knicks.
Yeah.
And Boston.
Philly.
Boston, Philly.
It'll be entertaining, but they will win.
Philly will win?
No, Boston.
Oh, Boston.
Boston.
Boston. I would rather see that than Boston and Orlando. That would be a slaughter. Easy sweep.
Orlando's so chunky.
Orlando ain't getting one win if they play Boston. They probably not gonna beat Philly anyway. So they just went on. They just had a 31-0 stretch against Toronto the last game.
That play in Miami versus Charlotte should be entertaining, though.
Yeah, that should be pretty good.
Just so they can lose
right.
Detroit. But it should be entertaining to play in.
Yeah, but yeah, I like to see Boston versus Philly and get Orlando up out of here. And the crazy, they probably gonna get rid of their coach too.
Yeah. Coach Mosley gone. And there's no way he keep his job unless they get to the Eastern.
Right.
I don't see that.
So if they win the play-in, does he keep his job?
No, he's still gone.
Well, if they win the play-in and lose to Boston in 7,
he's still gone. He's still gone.
Okay.
He's gone. Any other coaches while I'm thinking about it? Yeah, that's probably the only coach that's really losing his job in the playoff picture. Is Mosley. Yeah. Atlanta, no. Toronto, no. Cleveland, no. See, nah, they can't do it. You can't fire Mike Brown yet.
Well, I'm about to say, Mike Brown just got there. So.
Which is crazy, but he should be fired.
What? 3rd seed?
You heard what the owner say?
No.
He said, dude, like, we have a team that's able to go to the finals. And they ain't going to the final.
We don't know that.
Okay.
You just said you got them winning against Atlanta.
Yeah, then they're going to lose to Boston in the semifinals. Boston is the team, dude. It's Boston.
Well, yeah, they lost. They beat them last time because Tatum got injured against them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me Boston. I was high on Detroit. Tatum coming back and he looked normal. Yeah. He looked like 90% Tatum. He don't even look like a 60%. He looked like a 90% Tatum. So
Wemby got 37 and 15. Why is he still in the game? Bulls are down 97 to 118, and Wemby is still in the game for some reason.
The official word: Bulls waive guard Ivey after anti-gay comments. Yep, it's official. Ricky Suede, Zeke, pay behind the board. Check us out. We'll drop every Tuesday, and we'll be here next week to talk more Bulls as the season winds down. And hopefully we get a good lottery pick. We're waiting on that draft lottery. That's our Christmas day, so to speak. So we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Appreciate you tapping into this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. Don't matter if you're watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify or Apple. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with everybody on the block, and hit the notification bell so you never miss none of our daily drops. And to all the guys from the Shy, we say 3 things. Bear down, fly the W, and sell the team, Jerry.